Hello. Wow, my camera is way off. What a great start. We'll go with that. Hello, everybody. I don't know if you're there. Bear with me. I'm trying to see the chat properly. Happy Saturday, I suppose. Let me just turn this music down for a second, and then I will get to speaking to Hypers whenever he is ready. Okay, RSF1 versus OWR. It's finally here. What else is going on? Hope your Saturday is good. The weather is good in the UK. I'm excited for this one. So just to run everybody through with what's happening this evening, we've got Brazil in the first race, so that'll be Div 1. And we've got basically everybody's grouped together in the usual divisions. Our RSF1 have a few more divisions than us, so they've sort of compiled and put another into race 2. So I think it's their division 3, 4, 5 into race 2 with our Div 2. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. All looking good. Don't know who sent that message, but appreciate it. I need to move the camera in some way. That's a bit better. I didn't really want to be on camera, but I should have done a better intermission screen, shouldn't I? Stream? Can't do words. But yeah, we are just building up. Let me see if Hypers is there yet. He is not. Interesting. Might just be playing solo for a little bit. But no, yeah, we can get into things pretty shortly. We're kicking off at about 7. Oh, it's Hypers. Join me in the Discord voice channel, mate. Oh, you are there now. Right, I will unmute myself shortly. Just bear with me. Okay, let's just make sure we've got those up. And right. Hello, mate.
Hello.
How's it going?
Yeah, very well, thank you. How are you doing this evening?
All good. All good. Excited to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Looks like we've got a full grid for this first race as well.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
which is fantastic.
We've got full grids for both now, so there's a few little dropouts, but nothing that couldn't get sorted.
Brilliant. Well, yeah, obviously, I don't know if you've been through how the teams are working yet.
I was just talking about the division splits. That's all I've got on to. I've not talked about format or anything yet.
Okay, brilliant. Well, we've got 10 minutes. We've got 10 minutes still, so.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Well, we're still waiting on quite a few people by the looks of it, but no, it's going to be interesting.
Keeping yourself busy this weekend without the Formula 1 on?
A little bit of IndyCar I watched yesterday.
500.
Yeah. It's a bit more dragged out than F1 though, with the quali format. So
yeah,
I think it's actually on whilst we're racing, if I'm right. I think quali 2 is on at 7:30.
And I think it starts at 5. I think.
Oh, did it? Oh, right.
The quali session starts. I know the race starts at 5, and it usually echoes that, doesn't it?
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I might stick around and watch it. It can get a bit dull watching cars drive around in circles, though, I find.
That's it, yeah. I mean, the other circuits are a lot more interesting. But I know it takes a lot of skill, don't get me wrong, because, you know, the high speeds, I think, what was it? Pat Ward was going, I think, 249 miles an hour round a corner.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's not simple by any means. You know, it is just turning the wheel one way, but one very slight move and you could be in a wall or upside down.
Yeah, I think that was what caught me. It was the commentator was like, "Oh, and that's a big one. That's a big one." They show the replay of it, and it's like a tiny little twitch. But then you think, actually, when you look at the speed trap and see it there, then they're pushing like 250.
That's it, yeah.
Miles per hour. It's like, yeah, okay, maybe that little twitch was You think you have a little twitch on F1 game, and you're in the wall.
Yeah.
So,
oh god, no, it's different, but no, I'm looking forward to Monaco next weekend anyway. at least. Can't see it being flooded in Monaco. So
No, it's just Monaco's just one of those tracks, isn't it? It's like, man,
yeah, you
it's
love
like,
it or
yeah,
you hate
great.
it.
Yeah, you love it, and quali can be interesting, but then just a bit of a bleh race.
Yeah,
Bit like Miami was like touted to be something major, and it just kind of, I don't know, it lacks some kind of sparkle.
a little
Oh,
bit.
we're doing
Yeah.
a sprint race, are we?
Yeah, that's the format. I was actually going to get onto that, so everybody could understand it as well. So it is very slightly different. So both races are going to be the same format, but we've agreed on a dry weather format as well for both races, just because I mean, don't get me wrong, like wet can be entertaining, but it can also be a lot slower and dragged out.
Harder to commentate on as well, I tell you that.
Yeah, so I think that's understandable to go with that move.
I decided it's a Saturday night as well, so I'd get a cheeky bevy on the go.
Ooh,
I am racing. I am racing this evening as well, so I do need to make sure I keep somewhat sharpness. If I
exactly.
start to slur speech towards the end, you know that's what happened.
Yeah, just in moderation. Just make sure you don't go over too much.
To be fair, I mean, if I go back to like the COVID days,
Yeah.
when I was, in my prime, I was my prime hypers.
Yeah.
I was always drunk driving, not physical driving, drunk Formula One driving.
Right, that's a
And
good.
I
That's a good correction to give on stream.
yeah, and I tend to drive a little bit better anyway. So
Yeah.
maybe well, we haven't checked actually. I don't know if there's anyone actually else in chat if they can actually hear me. Otherwise, it might sound like you're just talking to a ghost man. And your
No,
beard
they
is
can-
looking rather fabulous at the
Massive.
moment.
Oh, I just can't be bothered to trim it. So I'm getting to that point now where, like, it's a bit like when you grow your hair. You kind of look a little bit homeless for a little bit, but then if you just push through, it looks all right eventually. So I'm on the other side of that, I think.
But you've got sort of the fill out that I think a lot of people don't don't manage to. Like,
Don't get me wrong.
Just get like a chin strap and
Don't-
it grows like in one patch. And it's like, for fuck's sake.
Don't get me wrong though. I think if you're watching me on stream now, anybody who is watching, underneath my chin, you probably won't pick it up. There is like a bald spot that just, I don't know if I like burnt my chin or something, or something to do with like how the follicles didn't grow there, but it is completely bald. Like there's no hair follicles there at all, but luckily it's grown over so you can never see it.
And then we got our first in chat as well. Wehan.
A driver as well. We had.
Hello.
You on the phone whilst you're in the cockpit?
Yeah, if I can't drink and drive, you definitely can't text and drive, mate.
No. But is Twitch texting? Is that a loophole in the law?
Nah, maybe. You can't text and drive, but you can stream and drive if you like.
Yeah.
Obviously, Wehan's going to be in the Ferrari and the Red Bull tonight. Ferrari is actually one of the RSF1 teams. So maybe we should quickly go through that before we get going. What the team splits are, which teams we're looking out for from the OWR side, and what teams we're going to be looking out for the RSF1 side.
Yeah, so OWR teams will be a different split. So I'll go through RSF ones first. So they have Williams, Ferrari, Mercedes, Aston Martin, and Alpine. And my words are being twisted. OWR's teams are Haas, Red Bull, Alfa Romeo, McLaren, and Alfa Tauri. So I think that was a fairly decent split by chance. That I just randomized it online.
I thought we'd done it by sort of relative colour.
They're just by chance that it's worked out that way.
Yeah, because obviously all the sort of bluish coloured teams are RSF1, and all of the sort of other coloured teams are us.
All right.
Which is kind of nice, except Red Bull is sort of the outlier there.
Yeah, I suppose our dominant colour is red, and you've got Haas, Red Bull, Alfa Romeo.
We could have done
a
it by
bit of red.
engine manufacturer as well. Maybe next time. Maybe for next time. I mean, I don't know why I'm only having these thoughts now. Someone's just put in the chat, shit coming in now. No worries, Hasaxul? Hasaxul.
Oh, that's a guy for us.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's not come
Right
up
up
for
there.
me.
Sorry.
Oh, you
We
put
have
that in
only got 16 in
Discord.
the lobby at the moment, though, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's happened there. Obviously, it's Saturday night. We know what the world can be like. People get tempted by the outside world. 13 in chat, though. 13 viewers currently in.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, yeah. Let's see a little bit of action in the chat. We're in for a long night of streaming here tonight.
Yeah.
I've actually got some go-karting highlights to show in the break as well to help entertain while we get things set up for the second race.
Yeah,
I
very
watched
good.
it back. I'm really bad. I'm really bad.
Well, from what I was watched it all the way through, and you're definitely better than some people there. Put it that way. I saw the bit where the guy span in front of you, and you had no choice but to go into the tire wall.
Yeah, that was like a NPC moment. That
Yeah. The one that, like GTA drivers took over him.
Shane E, welcome to chat.
Shane.
First time chatter.
Oh, hello.
I like that it gives you a little banner there and says
informative, isn't it?
Time.
It's very good. But no, I'm gonna have a quick. If you could just do some filler for a second, I'm just gonna see who we need to get in.
Yeah, I can pitter patter.
Yeah.
Is that what you meant? Just
Yeah,
Shane just spelled different. Okay, no worries, Shane. Thank you for clarifying. But no, it's been a the weather's been lovely. I don't know where everyone is in the world / in the UK, but Milton Keynes, the weather's been absolutely fabulous today. Yesterday it was pissing it down, and today it's rather pleasant outside. I even opened the curtains to let a bit of natural light in. I see you've also done the same. I can see the natural light glistening off the side of your face. Yeah, we're doing well, Shane. I'm wondering if this is a Shane we know, or are you from the league, Shane?
Is it Shaney? Shaney with a
Shane, yeah, but it could be like I don't know. There used to be a guy called Lemon, who was a Shane. It could be him.
Reveal yourself, Shane 0407.
Oh no, he's RSF1 Shane. Is he in the lobby?
Ah,
You've got another driver.
Yeah, he is actually. He's there for Ferrari. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there. Well, anyway, welcome.
Has anybody invited?
We're 17 now, so we're 3 off.
Oh, Icy's on it. Icy says AlphaTauri 1-2. Thoughts on that?
I'd like to believe so.
Just a reminder, you got Baby Boy and Icy, so that is a strong pairing, actually.
Oh no, anything can happen around Brazil, especially in a sprint format as well.
It's a very good point.
Stars in chat as well. Hello.
Stars Orphan. Is that Stars Orphan or Star Sorphan? How are we pronouncing that?
I assume like the Star Orphan.
Stars
like
Orphan.
Star.
Hello.
He's like the best orphan.
The best one. The first to be picked.
It does a lot. We're missing an Alpine, which is an RSF1, and we're missing an Alfa Romeo, which is a OWR.
Is it Fletch? I think
Paloma's just jumped into the OWR seat, so that looks like that's 19 drivers in. So actually, it looks like we're going to be about ready to get going. I think. Yeah. Evening, Mark, as well.
Oh, yeah, Mark.
Regmeister wants to have been taking part in this one. Is he taking part in the next?
Well,
he must have had a good race.
Let's just double check. Have we got everybody from OWR in?
I believe so now.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Just the Alpine we're missing.
Alpine of one of the guys. Oh, they're starting up. Interesting.
Yeah, maybe they're one down. So obviously that's going to be to detriment to him. Obviously there's going to be one less driver to chance scoring points. So that's going to be the other thing, as points scored is going to be regular F1 points and then all tallied up at the end, correct?
Yes. So we are going to probably need to take some screenshots because I don't think anybody from admin is in chat. But, you know, we're streaming it anyway. So there'll always be a record of it.
Shane's just said that they're missing one that they can't make it now. So
I've just switched us over to gameplay. So
brilliant. I'm going to get my other headset on as well. I've got a double headset for this now.
Ooh, the budget's gone up at OWR.
But my headset's broke, so
Oh.
I have to like put one ear on and then flick the other ear around the back of the head.
Ooh.
And there you go. Now I can hear the game and I can hear you.
Oh, interesting.
Because I want to use my good mic, see, so that's why we're on Discord chat.
Oh, Shane confirmed as well. We're missing one that can't make it now. I don't know if we missed that bit. Charismic said, "Good luck, RSF1 boys." We wish you well as well.
Big shout out to Icy as well for. Did Icy set up or did you set up these overlays?
Icy. Everything's down to Icy. He's massive help.
Looking fantastic.
Very good. Looking very good. He did actually revise them later on, and I didn't have time to change them over, so sorry, Icy.
And that's 20 watching at the moment as well as we're about to start off tonight. Fantastic viewing figures already. Giving everyone a couple of minutes now, I think, to get their setups on. It's going to be important because this is going to obviously be the setup they're running for both sessions.
This is a little bit worrying. I don't think I've got game audio. It's not being picked up, and I can't hear it.
Yeah, it's all right. You can always jump out and jump back in real quick.
Yeah, shall I do that?
Yeah, just check your stream settings to make sure that you're not.
It's definitely not there.
Are you getting any like Xbox lobby setting noises or anything?
Hang on. Let me turn it up.
Let me turn stream back on quick.
Yeah, it is definitely. Hang on. Turned it up. I've got my audio is so messed up. I need to sort it out. But basically, I've got my speakers for my Xbox, headphones for PC, and I need one of them big mixer block things where you can put it all into one. When
you come back in, make sure you click spectate again. Otherwise, it might put you in a car at the start of the there is a free spot.
Yeah, we'll do. Joining Szechuan.
There's still a little bit of time anyway. They're still obviously getting their setups ready.
Spectate.
Cool. Brazil's going to be an interesting track. It's one of those. It's such an exciting race. In any sort of season or league you're racing in. So mashing two leagues together and how drivers who haven't necessarily raced with each other before could lead to some absolute carnage, could lead to some great racing. I know we've got a lot of fast boys.
That's it, yeah.
This is OWR.
This is technically our A team, isn't it? You could put it that way.
Yeah, this is like this is the Red Bull to the Alpha Tauri.
Yeah. Who would be Helmut Marko then in OWR?
Icy.
Oh, here we go. Straight away off.
Like you're going on no formation lap. The Haas have got away really well. Mark off the line, starting in P1. The Ferrari up the inside though is going to try and get by, but he's going to hold him off there.
Yeah, Mark retains P1. Muddy Biscuit straight behind Breezy, SLR Charlie, Benster, Icy, Hushes. Ooh, it's looking quite mixed at the moment. Muddy looks like he's about to lose a position, is he? Oh no, he's retained it.
Oh, big accident down the back between Hudson and Shane. Two of the teammates hitting each other, and they have lost a lot of positions. They're going right back at the back of the grid now.
Oh God. Yeah, let's have a look. I think they've sorted themselves out now. There's a few. Oh, Jay Hudson's managed to get past Weehan, but Weehan keeps the inside line for the following corner. Very nice from Weehan. Any other closeness? I think Charlie has made some moves there. Well, Charlie and Benster.
I've just been on board with Benster actually. I know it's only first lap, but he's putting a lot of pressure on the back of Charlie. Obviously, they've got to be careful not to take each other out and make sure that they bring home the points. Obviously, only a sprint race here. Muddy Biscuit's just taken the lead of the race. So
he has, yeah. Mark falls behind. He's got Breezy right on his tail as well. Right behind him, we've got an amazing camera angle right now. Oh, Breezy's trying to take the inside.
Camera angle, isn't it?
Yeah. Mark in the Haas, he's kept the right line to retain that if he can get this corner right. Yeah, nice. No spins so far from Mark. Oh, slight little contact there, I think, from Mark on Muddy Biscuit. But he keeps
Charlie's made a place on the Aston. Oh, it's big bit of
gone. No, what happened? No.
As a Mercedes off Unity, Hush was off to the right.
And
On board
somehow,
with Pigeon, who's going to get past Icy as well.
Charlie did not pick up any damage. I think Jock has just accidentally gone into the back of someone. I don't know if that was late. Sorry, early braking.
I think something that's already jumped out to me massively here is the obviously the pace that everyone has is so similar at the moment that it's causing these sort of incidences to sort of take place. So it's crazy that we've lumped 10 from two different leagues into a race, and they're all driving around the same pace.
Yeah, I think it's just a few incidents that have sort of broken up the race, sort of from 11th to 12th there. We've got about 7/10 between Hushes and Steffi Weffy Gamer. Brilliant gamer tag. But it looks like Mark has dropped a few more places. Benster's made up some good places though, second, so he's right on the tail of Muddy Biscuit 148. Looking to try and see what he can do in the McLaren there.
Oh, Icy's just left the session. I think he's had a connection issue.
Oh no. That's not
All
come
right,
up for me.
We'll get it. I was just
no.
Pigeon's just left as well.
Oh.
1 second.
That's a shame.
Let's see if that chains down.
Yeah, at least it was in the sprint, not the full race.
Yeah, so let's try and get them back in. The cars are still going. They're obviously going to lose a few. They're both going to lose a few positions here.
Yeah.
But we'll get them back into the lobby as quickly as possible.
Ooh, Benster is all over Muddy Biscuit right now. Let's have a look down that first main straight.
Ooh, 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane from Baby Boy. That 1-2 that Icy was calling for doesn't look like it's going to be happening.
No, unfortunately not. Especially Weffy Gamer is... Ooh, has he got past Icy? Well, I suppose Icy is now at AI, isn't he? So
yeah, Pigeon Munch has just got back into session. Icy's back into the session, so both back in the session now.
Can they take control of their cars again or not?
Yeah, they will. They'll be allowed to. It'll give them a cooldown period. Paloma is pressuring the back of Mark. Again, got to be careful. We're working on the same team here, so they got to be careful not to get in each other's way and maybe put each other along to try and catch. But to be fair, it looks like at the moment we are sort of muscling that top 8, those top 8 points playing blah 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 points playing places. But we know everything can change in a sprint race. Tyres will start to go off towards the end of the race.
Past Mark.
Hush and Hazel going wheel to wheel. Hush is going to get the move done. The Mercedes driver past the Haas down into turn 1, both with DRS. And I think that move will be stuck.
Yeah, we've got Jay Hudson just after Hushes now, so about half a second between those two Mercedes teammates. Weehan is looking like he's getting on the back of Mark as well. Again,
I can't get over the fact here. Look at the splits. Look at the splits, man.
It's good for Brazil.
The Haas, Mark's had a small off and he's made contact with the Mercedes of Hush coming back on the track, but it looks like he's going to get the plates back and they're still bumping wheels.
What the hell is going on?
I think Mark might need to concede position there.
Potentially.
It doesn't look like he's going to. I think Hush will get past sooner or later anyway, but that's both Haas drivers and both Mercedes drivers fighting out on track for the same piece of tarmac.
And Haas XLL, or however you say his name, just got 3 seconds as well. Multiple warnings.
I think it's meant to be Hazel. I don't know why I think Hazel. Unity's not going to get past yet. He's using that ERS. I ain't even got my bloody things up. He's going to try it, but Mark's going to hold the position around the outside.
Yeah, he's kept that quite well. Better exit, I think, as well.
I think what's really interesting as well was the randomised grid at the start.
I think it actually set it up quite evenly as well.
Yeah.
So hopefully the game algorithm.
Again in PJ Khaled, wheel to wheel, teammates, Alfa Romeos. Behind them, we and sniffing. Oh,
that is squeaky bomb time for Paloma and PJ Khaled there.
And this is when we're playing that team game. That's what you've got to remember is that not only teammates in the liveries, but teammates in the squads.
That's it.
We got to be getting those points. We can't be affording to take each other out. So keep it nice and clean like you have been, boys.
Yep, there we go. Need to keep it on. Don't know if has IC managed to be himself and not an AI yet, because he's just overtaken RSF1 Shane.
Yeah, so it looks like Icy is back in control, along with Mr. Pigeon Munch, who is as well. Mr. Pigeon Munch lost a few extra positions, I think.
The Mercedes are going at it again. Into turn 1. She doesn't make it quite past JJ Hudson.
So currently only Muddy Biscuit from RSF1 is holding points. Oh no, and JJ Hudson.
JJ Hudson as well, yeah.
But Muddy Biscuits, that's a big number of points he's got up there, so it's not, the deficit's not going to be massive. If it stayed like this, the deficit's not going to be crazy massive.
Because if you're in Hush's position now, surely you don't want to be fighting your teammate unless you can get past 7th and 6th.
So is it a random grid for the Grand Prix start as well? Or is it from this?
I'm not sure. I think it should be from this, really, shouldn't it? But
yeah, so obviously
don't know.
It'd be cool if we could have done the F2 reversed from 9th.
Yeah,
that'd been pretty cool.
We'll have to see.
It has sort of spread out a little bit now, but still a lot of battling up the front. PJ Khaled just 2 tenths back from Muddy Biscuit, and that's going to really drop down now with DRS open. ERS not being used just yet, but he's going to try it around the outside of the Ferrari driver. Ferrari power in the Alfa Romeo. Ferrari power in the Ferrari in the Alfa Romeo has gone deep.
Oh, he managed to get away with any contact there.
Teammate is coming through, and he says, "Thank you very much, PJ. I'm taking that place from you."
We've got a bit of a tripod going on into this next corner now. Oh, they've formulated again. Benster somehow is 3.1 seconds ahead of Muddy Biscuit now.
Yeah, that's because he doesn't have a job. Mr. Pigeon, talking about drivers as well, who obviously IC and Pigeon both disconnected. They're both now behind, next to each other on track, right at the back of this Haas Mercedes pack. So the last points play in place of 8th, technically up until 6th, are still all up for grabs at the moment. The pack really has sort of re-Constantined up, and it's looking really busy around the start of Sector 3 now.
Yeah, and we've only got 4 laps left. Only 2 penalties on Brazil, isn't too bad, I'd say even.
Yeah, so Hazel has got a penalty actually, so Unity Hush sitting there in 9th is looking at points at the moment, but Icy and Pigeon Munch both breathing down his neck.
Yeah. What have we got now? He's got past Mark.
I think that was Hudson. Yeah, Hudson getting past, and Mark's picked up a penalty for his troubles at the same time. That's not very good.
Turn 1 can the brake heavy area. You can get caught out there and have to correct yourself.
Yeah.
Benster's running away with this, I think, at the moment.
But still all the way down, so there's a move there. That's the 2 Haas teammates again going wheel to wheel. The Mercedes behind him, looking for the
wobble
gap.
From Hassel.
The inside goes the Mercedes. Oh, Mark, just about enough room left on the inside there, and had the power to get out of the corner before the Mercedes could get past.
Oh god. So I think we've got quite a bit of a break now between everybody past P10. Or maybe say P13 actually. I think Jock might have had a moment that we might have missed.
The Mercedes is getting past the Haas now. He stepped out early out of the final corner. It's going to be past, and now the Alpha Tauri and the Williams driver. There's going to be 4, 2 into turn 1. Oh!
Has everybody made it?
I think they have.
Wow.
Mr. Pigeon Munch gains a place on Icy. Unity Hush gets a place on Mark. And now Mark's really gonna try and push him again down into turn 3.
Amazing. Slight contact from Mark and Hush there, I think, but they made it out. Oh, Hassel retired. What happened there?
Oh, he's binned it on the left-hand side.
I'm just waiting for Jock to go past him now. Shortly. Let's have a look. Still can't see him. His car might have disappeared, I think. Potentially.
Yeah, so it was on the left-hand side. Sorry, I was just...
he must have gone straight into the wall.
Yeah, but that drops him out of the points now, and that brings up Mark and P8, Pigeon Munch and Icy both sniffing for that final points play in place now. Only 2 laps remaining for the leader. JJ Hudson looking to take PJ Khaled as well. He's getting closer.
Oh. Yeah, a little moment from PJ Khaled there. I think he might have over throttled out of the corner. Gets a little bit of a better exit though, I think, than the Mercedes. DRS open. Let's have a look. Oh, awful camera angle. Game. Awful.
On board with Shane, down in P11. Mark's obviously down in P10 now after that major battle with the Mercedes drivers has dropped down 3 or 4 places. The Ferrari now looking to try and get past.
Oh, Hassel's in the Twitch chat. What a shame. Unfortunate, mate. Very unfortunate. Unlucky.
So,
Wehan makes it past Paloma.
Is it in the sprint? It's 8 points for first, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, they're going down the straight wheel to wheel. Wehan's keeping his nose in front very slightly. This is interesting finish. Wehan's full car in front now. Full car and a half, probably 2.
We're still a lap to go.
Yeah.
3 wide behind. Mercedes up the inside of both Hassan and Alpha Tauri. Oh no, it's both Alfa Romeos. I can't even. I'm getting too excited. And he's made it up into P4.
Wow.
What a move.
Amazing.
I don't know if you got that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Mate, that was
from the helicopter angle as well.
Naughty.
Naughty a little bit. Yeah. Shout out to JJ Hudson there.
On the last lap as well. That's the final time we're coming through turn 1.
That's big. That is big for RSF1. Wehan has got past Muddy Biscuit as well.
Muddy Biscuit's gone really wide and he's going to lose loads of places here.
Oh my god.
He's going to keep it in front of one of the Alfa Romeos. He's dropped down to 5th. Muddy Biscuit running in P2 for the majority of this sprint race. And that's an Aston Martin off at the side. I think that's a lapped Cornish.
Yeah, and that's put JJ Hudson on the technical podium for the sprint. So, wow. He's done alright the last 3 laps.
A long time before everyone else.
Yeah, 10 seconds between him and Wehan. Wow. It was very fairly matched though for that sprint, I would say. Some good battles. We'll see what the full race brings us, but I think Brazil, it's gonna happen. There's gonna be issues. There's gonna be situations. You can't avoid them, to be honest. And we've just got the last people coming across the line now. Jock, Baby Boy, Breezy, SLR, Charlie, and Cornish. So if you were to take that as sort of a benchmark going into the full race, it's still looking fairly down the middle, I would say. It's not really swayed too much in one league's favour.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to calculate there. So 8, 7, 6, 5.
Anybody watching as well, just throw us a comment in the chat. Tell us how your Saturday's doing. And thanks for joining us as well.
So if I've got that correct, point-wise, RSF1 go through to the main race for our sort of split 1 with 13 points, and OWR goes through with 23.
Wow. It's not too far apart though.
Let me just calculate that again, because I might have just done it wrong.
Okay. Matty1929 says both teams with 5 in the top 10. Yeah, that was the sprint though, Matty. So it was the top 8 that had a point position there. SI1X4, hello. How was your Saturday going? Drop us a follow, anybody watching as well, if you're not already. And big shout out to RSF1 as well for joining us on this Saturday. Their season's finished, so is ours, so we thought we'd put this on. Bit of entertainment, especially whilst Imola is underwater.
I hear they're doing a virtual Racers Never Quit stream tomorrow.
Yeah, Verstappen's on that, isn't he, as well?
Yeah, I thought they announced it in the talks it was going to be all the F1 drivers again, but I think it looks to be more F2, F3, Formula E. So they're all still drivers, but but not the faces we know and love, the old Norrises and the Russells and.
No.
Oh damn it! I forgot to put the Russell pose into my video. Next time.
Next time, we'll do it for the next one. I want to try and get everybody to do an intro, and I was going to pay some random bloke from like India to do like a $5 video. I've actually found a guy to do it, but You just need the consistent people, don't you? Oh, Weehan said OWR 1-2, let's go. Yeah.
Let's go.
There we go. Good drive there, Weehan. Hopefully you can do the same in the feature race.
Yeah, so obviously the feature race is going to bring a little bit more, or a lot more strategy and not just pace. Something I think we've seen there that we're going to see is a lot of cars, a lot close together. I can't speak, man. A lot of cars close together for a lot of the race.
What strength was this first drink you had?
Quite strong. I made it quite strong because I didn't want to have to get back up. So I might have to. I see in chat how we getting on. Yeah, we're getting on. We're getting on very well.
Very good.
I'm getting half cut.
Hypers is gone already.
Yeah, and I just choked on that last bit as well because I was like hiccuping as I drank. And when it like, when you think you're about to die.
Regmeister says, is it split 1 and 2's points combined for an overall winner?
Yeah.
Yes. Unity Hush is in there as well. Hello, mate. Thanks for collaborating with us on this as well. DC done me dirty there, yeah. Hopefully less of these crashes in the next game.
You know what? I was thinking, like, there must be so many leagues, right? So why is there not like a league?
A league,
League of Leagues, like we're doing here.
A bit like the Champions League. But
yeah. So like we're doing here, and I guess there is in a way. I guess that's what esports is. To be fair, never mind. Just retract everything I just said. That's exactly what esports is.
Revelation.
Yeah. Got it.
But I'm going to give you a quick update here. This is pretty big. 24 people watching.
What?
Hello, everyone.
Again. Yeah, I've choked.
But no, we are appreciative for RSF1 getting involved tonight. I think in hindsight, we'll probably do the next one on a Sunday. Just because it's... I think...
Oh, he's right, you've got a bottle of Prime, you bastard.
Yeah.
Is it actually Prime, or have you, like, recycled the Prime bottle into a water bottle now?
No, it's Prime.
What colour
the
is
garage
it?
up the road, just the blue raspberry one. I've got the cans in the fridge as well, but to be honest with you, that energy drink is not that good.
What about the isotonic?
That one's better. Go with the hydration than the energy.
Yeah, I still can't get it. I still can't get it around here. Every time I go into Asda, I'm like, have you got any Prime?
Like, you're better off trying to find, like, have you got, like, a Spa near you?
Maybe.
Spa. Try a Spa. They're usually a bit better.
Yeah, but then it's like that guy from Wakey Wisey, like, £100 bottle. You know what I mean?
I'll not come closer.
Just know what my favourite thing on TikTok and that at the moment is the shawarma guy. He's like, what are you getting today? You are getting a chicken shawarma.
He's like, no spicy. Oh, I give you a spicy, my friend. I got the Prime. Everybody's saying I got the Prime. Pink Energy is the best. Is that the strawberry watermelon one? I think I picked one up earlier. Quite like that one, and the lemon.
Oh, dog, don't knock over my clothes. Oh, you. That's why you don't leave a pile of clothes around a dog.
Right, we're about to kick off, so I'm going to switch back to game capture.
Woo! We're going to do this. You're gonna lead us off the line here.
I can try. I don't know if it might be worth drafting in you though, because you have the energy. I know
you've got the Prime energy.
Energy. Sponsored by Prime. We're totally not sponsored by Prime. KSI, don't sue me. No, I'm gonna leave it to you. I think you are the master.
Okay, well, we've got this randomized grid again, so we'll see or it might be randomized grid. I don't know actually. We'll wait and see.
No, I'm gonna try and get the data table up very
on the front
quickly.
if it's not.
Yeah, he might be a bit annoyed about that.
It's on the front. 3, 4, 5 lights. They're out and away we go for the feature race here at Brazil, Interlagos. Benson gets away really well. The Red Bull hushering for the Alfa Romeo behind, but Benson's going to keep it clean around... It did really bad. Money Biscuit, though, made up 2 places there off the start, up into 4th place. And is a big wiggle from the Alfa Romeo driver of Paloma there. Keeps it going, pointing forward, but Unity Hush is going to gain the place on him. They're squabbling in the background. That's Charlie in the McLaren squiggling all around the back of the road.
God.
And it's calmed down a little bit.
Carnage a little bit there. I'm just got the position changes up straight away.
I see off into the wall.
Oh God, no. Where is he?
That could be rear wing damage.
I think he might have been. So he drops back to P19, unlucky, from a ninth place start.
With his teammate.
God, so AlphaTauri boys have got a bit of work. Oh my God, what just happened? Mark and who was that? Baby boy and Mark?
Oh. And Charlie's just hit the back of Matty and spun him round.
No. It's not looking good for the OWR boys right now. We've got some work to do. Benster is holding down the fort in P1. JJ Hudson about 4.5 tenths off.
Mr. Pigeon past Shane. Breezy's going to come past as well. That looks like a little bit of RSF1 teamwork there. I think they're probably the faster drivers coming through.
Yeah.
And no challenge put up from Shane to help that team push forward.
There we go. So, but no, it looks like it's quite a mix though between the top 10, I'd say. How many OWR have we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, it's like 4 to 6. It's still pretty fairly matched from the points.
Very long race ahead, but JJ Hudson over the first lap there, keeping Benster somewhat on his toes, not let him drop that second jet, which we know Benster can easily do. He can put that turn of pace on and just pull away. So Hudson needs to make sure he keeps that pressure on to put as much pressure on Benster as possible.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to know if Benster's going to be...
Khaled, there's been a big accident.
Oh,
Breezy's round.
Breezy. Oh, yeah.
He's got a Red Bull inside of him.
Jocks. Oh, it's the first time I've heard that one. Yeah, they're sort of... I think Jock might have pulled... Oh, what the...
Ow!
What was that?
What was that?
I'm going to have to go back.
What even happened there?
I have no idea.
We must be on reduced damage because no one's exploded car there.
Oh, God.
What has happened there?
That's got to be a full safety car, surely it is, isn't it? Virtual, is it?
At the moment, just a virtual. I don't see the safety car leaving the pit.
That is interesting. There's 3 cars smashed up. How is that not a safety car?
Did you get that on stream again? I don't even...
I think I did get the aftermath, not the impact.
I was on board with one of the cars and it just went... Andrew, we're still racing. The sprint race just finished. This is the feature race. We've just got full course cautions just ended. But yeah, we'll see you on track in Silverstone. I'll be racing in that one. I think Devour will be as well. Yeah,
we'll be handing over to Icy and the beast from the northeast who's in P1, Benster.
Oh, lovely, but I didn't realise Benster would jump on. That's fantastic.
He is.
Oh, Pigeon's gone wide there throughout the final corner. He's going to lose a little bit of time to Paloma.
Oh yeah, he's dropping. Over 1.1 second gap now to Paloma.
Weffy Games looking racy at the moment though. I think he's got Hazel in his sights. Down into turn 1. Hazel's actually just disconnected there. It's going to make his life a little bit easier.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Maybe that's why he was catching so much. Maybe that disconnect was taking place.
Potentially.
I'm sure he'll try and get him back in.
Yeah, we'll see. Anybody on the back of anybody else? Oh, RSF1 boys have just switched positions as the Aston Martin goes off track. Didn't break enough, but he's kept...
Breezy's out of the session. Where's that happen? That's no one's going to see that. That's right off the back of Charlie.
Yeah, I think he's on the last sort of proper corner there.
Yeah, I don't know. He must have I don't know, lost it under braking, I suppose.
Yeah,
I'm trying to stay on board with
Benster's coming round to it. Yeah.
Oh, he's off the top.
Oh,
he was off the top
just gone. Oh, okay, he must have lost it and gone into the wall potentially.
Oh, there's another Aston Martin going slow. Oh no, that might have just been a glitch on the mini-map there.
Yeah, back. I think so. But McLaren boys could not be further apart right now. P1 and P18. I think Charlie must have had an issue.
I don't know, are you seeing major lag or is it just me?
A little bit, yeah.
I'm getting some major
Yeah, what's going on?
On board with Steffi Weffy.
Have we been DDoS'd?
To play.
Breezy is left.
Oh wait, there you go. It's got a bit better. Oh,
whoa! The Ferrari went way off track. What is going on?
I'm seeing a lot more lag than I think you're seeing on stream. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. This might be
The cars are jittering all over the place. I don't know if we're thinking about a restart.
Yeah, this is everybody's. It's not gone back to normal.
But is it affecting the drivers? Are you speaking to any of them now?
No, I don't have game invite to rejoin. Oh god, I don't have Hazel one.
Oh, and Icy is driving, isn't he? I think Icy's the only one.
Let me try and add him real quick.
Okay.
It's the same.
No worries. We'll try and see what we can do with this.
It looks like this is going to have to be ended.
Yeah. It'd just be interesting to... Oh, actually, it looks like it's picked up now. It's gone.
Yeah.
The lag is gone.
Yeah.
I think. I'm just going to check and jump on with a few of the drivers, but I think the jitteriness is gone, so I think we're going to keep on.
Oh, can you read out what... Oh, no, I can see it there, actually.
You got it.
It's HASXXLL.
Weehan on the back of JJ Hudson. Can he keep it going around this corner and make a move around one of these?
Oh, he's PC, though. He's PC.
Oh, Hassel, sorry, I don't know what your name is. Can you send your EA ID? Can we add him in at this point?
Is he PC?
I'm sure
different
he is.
console, he's got a little thing next to it.
Oh, different console. Yeah, he might be PlayStation. Lewis Kuru.
I can't even.
Can we add people in the game? I don't think we can.
No, I don't think I'm going to be... I don't know if we're going to be able to get you back in on that one, buddy. Oh, shit, I've broken my bloody race director now.
Oh, we have
the race director.
flying. You're going to try and go around the outside at T1. Switch back on the Mercedes. Mercedes doesn't really keep it going for a good exit there. JJ Hudson, I think he's on the hards, which is interesting. I'm going to switch this to tyre, just so we can have a quick look at how everybody's panning themselves out for the race. Because Benster's on the hards, so JJ Hudson. Weehan is all over the back of JJ Hudson on some mediums. And Muddy Biscuit, the following two people, medium as well.
Can't get out of the race director.
Ah.
Oh, I might have to. I can't even leave the game. I'm gonna have to reset my whole game. Okay.
Okay. I will do filler.
I'll be back.
Weehan, I think
I'm watching stream anyway, so
okay.
I can see what you're doing.
We'll stay on board with Weehan, I think, for a little bit. Being in the top three. That last corner, I think he's got a bit of a better exit than the Mercedes. But yeah, he's going to have DRS on the run-up, using a bit of ERS, eating his sweets, as Icy bends to say. DRS. I would imagine JJ Hudson's going to keep that inside line, yes. But Weehan's got past momentarily. Can he keep it going for turn one? Awful camera angle. No. But Weehan has took that position away now. But JJ Hudson's going to have DRS again. Is he going to take the point position back? He's done it, yeah, again. So JJ Hudson and Weehan are switching.
Bit of bump in there.
Yeah, Muddy Biscuit is very close to Weehan as well. Weehan goes a little bit wide. Yeah, so still some close racing so far. I mean, Benster has kind of got away again. But as we say, he could be absolutely shredding those hards to pieces and not have much more pace, before he has to come in and change them to presumably some mediums.
Yeah, but that's Benster on the hards though as well, out in front.
Yeah. So, do you think he's probably pushing those a bit too hard to keep that gap? What he's got currently to JJ Hudson, almost 3 seconds.
Well, I guess it'll be a time tell thing. I think the hards probably stretch like sort of 20, maybe 23 if he's going to really push it and have a sort of short stint on the mediums. But JJ Hudson just needs to make sure he maybe takes the hards an extra lap.
Mark's been disqualified from going the wrong way. What? I
don't even know where his car is. It's gone now.
Yeah,
well, that's Mark out of the session.
Well, put it this way, that's kind of a level playing field again, because one of theirs is out. One of ours is
Breezy DNF.
Well, I suppose Hassel is an AI, so we're kind of down one, a little bit, 0.5 of a person. Weehan
And they
JJ
were down
also.
one as well at the start, so it evens out at the moment with 17 drivers left.
That's it, yeah. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Safety car.
full safety car.
What happened?
Where's that come from? I don't see anybody stopped on track.
No, I'm confused.
Hey, well, full safety car's been called. That's going to Constantine the pack back up.
I think Michael Massey's been
Early
in
enough
touch.
for anyone to pit, late enough for anyone to pit, do you reckon? Medium runners?
I think the guys that maybe are on the mediums might think about coming in early.
They are.
Yeah, it looks like Benster is as well.
Even the hard runners. Strange.
So interesting. So I'd imagine at that point they've got to go to a 2-stop.
Yeah, Benster's just jumped onto the 26
Mediums.
laps he'd be looking to do on those mediums, which seems a bit of a stretch. He is going to, the race leader is going to come out of the pits in P4, as most of the field did pit there. A few not pitting, Icy, Shane, Paloma, deciding not to pit.
Interesting move, but spices things up. Definitely spices things up. I mean, we're still probably going to have for the good chunk of the remainder of the race the Weehan and JJ Hudson chronicles of them switching places back and forth with a bit of ERS, DRS involved. But this should obviously, well, it will bring the pack all together again. So interesting as the race restarts. We've got Matty1929 who's pitted for the softs. Probably only go for like what, 5 laps at a push around Brazil?
6 laps at max. It's usually an end of race tyre when for a late safety car around here. Usually stick just to those mediums and the hards.
Maybe, unless the guys at Alpine have got some insider information about the other team's strategies for this race, that might have been the wrong move, I would say. We'll see.
Paloma here, right on the back of the safety car, just ushering it around the final corner. I can hear him screaming down his microphone, "Hurry up, Bert! Hurry up, Bert Bylander! Go quicker!"
Exactly. Well, by the time this safety car is in, he's probably only going to have, probably about 8 laps left on those hards. And by that time, when it comes, he's probably going to have Benster on his arse, if not already past him.
Yeah, I think the big thing is going to be the restart. I think Benster and Hudson on those medium tyres are going to get a much quicker warm-up and just be a lot more menacing on that safety car restart. I think Paloma, Shane and Icy are all going to have a little bit of an issue keeping those cars behind. But I think for Paloma, the lucky thing is that there's a couple car buffer to Benster, so he will have a little bit of an opportunity to pull somewhat of a gap and get those tyres into the right window.
Yeah. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. The majority of the field now on hards anyway, so for the people that have got to do a 2-stopper, it's going to be an interesting and very busy pit lane, I would imagine, sort of lap, I don't know, 23, 24, maybe?
Yeah, with a safety car, depending if it's coming in, it might come in this lap still. Charlie is a long way back, literally just coming through sector 2 now. They're all starting sector 3, so I think there's going to be one more lap under safety car here before we get racing again.
Yeah. Interesting. So he's having to, just so he can catch up and be anywhere near for the restart, having to thrash those tyres a little bit.
Looking forward to the race later on. What car are you driving in?
Yeah, I am actually in a Red Bull. So
You're in the Red Bull. I'm in a Haas. Look.
Hey, I'm sure Gunther Steiner will be with you in one way or another.
You smash my door.
He does not fuck smash my door.
Gene.
I've got to call Gene.
It has been.
Why has there been a position change?
I know we are shit.
We just had Hassel, AI Hassel, gain 2 positions under safety car. What's happened? Have we got lag again?
He's driven back.
We've got lag again. We have
not
lag.
as bad as it was.
Oh my god. Some cars are going all over the place.
Hazel is, yeah, it just dropped back a few. I mean, I'm surprised that the car's not pitted itself.
What has happened?
There was a little bit of there was contact there. I'm wondering if they're
This
getting a
is
delta.
lag. This is lag, I think. That might be affecting the drivers now.
Hoping everyone's got away with no damage there. Look like there's maybe some slight bits of contact.
Oh my god. This is horrendous for what I'm seeing.
Oh, Weehan just got a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags.
Safety car in. So hopefully this connection fixes itself, because what I am seeing right now is...
I'm just seeing Hazel's car go mental.
Oh my god. If you could see what I'm seeing.
I'm seeing it. Who you're bored with? Oh god, yeah. Oh god!
That's what I'm saying.
Mine don't look like that. Mine don't look like that.
Do you think it might be worth me...
Jump ball with Paloma and I'll lead us away.
Okay.
Even though, hopefully when they cross the line it might fix it for you.
Oh, there we go, yeah. That's weird. So the safety car lag completely went when we restarted.
Oh, there was a big wide moment there from Icy. That, like I said, that hard tyre really not switching on that quick. Benson getting past straight away. Hudson getting past too. But yeah, that medium tyre really looking racy now.
Yeah, it's going to be picking up.
Hush past the Ghosted Hazel. Everyone passing the Ghosted Hazel. I think that's about time that happened.
Yeah. Not long before it being P17. Matty 1929 picks up a 3-second penalty out of bounds.
Big things come out of this safety car. I don't know if Hudson was in front of Benster at the restart, but he is in front of him now. And Benson was leading the race, so that is a lead for net lead at the moment is in Hudson's hands.
Yeah, potentially. I didn't see the restart too properly because of all the lagging, but wow. Spencer is getting aggressive though, I think now. Oh, I got a little bit of
Hudson's
lagging.
getting past his RSF1 teammate. Is he going to make it difficult for him? Ooh. The Ferrari's not going to make life easy. The McLaren's going to try and sneak up the inside, but the Ferrari's going to hold the position this time, and that will give Hudson a slight opportunity now without DRS activated.
I think we're going to see a Benster overtake now as well. Bit of ERS, DRS, but he's being blocked. Taking the inside.
Oh, there's a spin.
No, I don't think there was any contact there.
I didn't think there was contact there. That looked clean to me.
Yeah.
I think that was just a loss of control there from the Ferrari driver, which is unfortunate. It was a really stout defence there from Shane. I'm sure he's going to fight his way back through the field now and try and get back on the back of the points.
Yeah, very unlucky.
Paloma holding the front of the field now, that hard tyre. Non-pitter at the front at the moment. Weehan pitted, but pitted for the hard tyre.
Yeah, he's got some
off the back of
making up to do though with that penalty of his. So provisionally for now where he is, but realistically a little bit further back. But everybody's still quite close together.
Pigeon might be making a move on Icy here.
DRS is active again this lap, so let's see what Benster can do.
From the Williams driver, round the outside of turn 1, has the inside for turn 2. Icy has the inside for turn 3 and keeps the position. DRS will be activated this time though.
He's going to come back.
He does get the DRS as well.
He's going to come back. Oh, he's going to break. Oh, that was
just in time. I bet he clenched his bum cheeks into that braking zone. I know I was.
I would imagine so. That was very close to Icy's rear.
It's not the first time you said that. Oh, giggity, 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 giggity. This whole train though is looking really racy at the moment. All the way back down into to Matty in P15. Just everyone within half a tenth.
Yeah, it's good. Really good racing. I think everybody's been paired quite well.
Benster though is going to have DRS now onto the main straight.
Oh, let's have a look.
Paloma's going to have the
sweets
for Romeo in front of him as well.
Eating those ERS sweets. But I don't think he's going to be able to do too much here.
Oh, but the Mercedes is going to try and go up the... Going to have the inside for turn 3. He's been pushed off wide. No.
Oh, what happened there?
Unlucky. That is unfortunate for JJ Hudson. I think just got a little bit overzealous on the power. Coming onto the DRS straight, he's just spun it round, and I think that's going to leave Benson out to walk away the win with this race.
It's sector 1 and 2 yellow flag, but that's gone now.
Pigeon and Icy wheel to wheel in the middle sector. Again, this is going to be a battle for the ages.
Yeah. Into Mark's corner very shortly, what we coined. Is he going to try and do it?
Hudson's
has he retired or he left?
So.
He left the session. Okay.
I think he retired the car.
Okay. So
I assume that his tyres were probably wrecked.
Mr. Pigeon Munch
spun it up and spun
on the back of Icy with the ERS. Oh, he's not got ERS. It's just going to be DRS.
Cornish going past Pigeon Munch now.
Oh,
it looks like that always changed from the Williams and the Alpha Tauri to the Williams and the Aston Martin.
Yeah.
And the Aston Martin is going to get through and try and pressure Icy now with the DRS down the main straight into turn 3 / turn 4. I don't know which one it is. Icy no DRS this time is going to be a sitting duck down the straight.
Yeah, he's going to have to concede that one, I think, there.
But he's not going to give up to the Williams behind him.
But to be fair, Cornish is using a lot of his ERS. Icy's only got slightly more, but I think he's probably going to be trying to build it.
Charlie out too.
Oh,
Where's that?
What happened?
In the pit. Charlie's retired in the pit.
He must have picked up some damage and thought it wasn't worth it around halfway through. Unfortunate.
Still got 14 drivers running at the moment, and the fighting's still intense for those points. We are leading. Obviously, coming into the feature race, we are leading the points, but everything can swing here. They've got a lot of drivers, RSF1 in the top 10 at the moment.
Yeah.
We might be holding the main 3, but all the other little points are going to add up.
Yeah, I think Weehan's going to have to do something to put himself up there further if he's going to have to try and maintain a podium at all. I know he's ahead of Cornish by a 2.4, but with that penalty, it's going to really concede him.
Icy's Pigeon past Icy.
Oh, wow.
I remember Paloma's still to pit, so he's going to be dropping pace soon.
That does not surprise me because Icy is yet to pit, so I'd imagine he's going to be coming in the next 2 laps.
Yeah, again, I forgot about that Icy, yet to pit, so he's running sort of out of position at the moment with those tyres, and you can tell as he's labouring his way around the middle sector, just finding it really difficult to get any grip out of those old hard tyres now. The Steph Wifey Gamer.
That's what I've just jumped on with.
Steffi Weffy Gamer, I didn't get that at all right.
Steffi Weffy, on the back of Icy. Should be an interesting run on the pit straight. Good amount of ERS, DRS to activate very shortly. Now.
And we know Muddy Biscuit behind us a lot of pace as well.
Have they made the move?
Yeah. And now I think that's a tyre deficit there that we're seeing. I think Icy's idea now is he knows that now that's 18 lap old hard tyres and he's struggling. He knows that these other cars around him are going to be struggling.
That's it.
When it
Paloma's in the same
the
position though. Paloma is in the same position as Icy in terms of compound, age, and he's in P2.
He might have just looked after him, a little bit better.
Yeah.
Or might be running a slightly different setup.
Tyre degradation.
Under a lot of pressure now. Obviously, just half a tenth now, 4 tenths. And then Cornish as well made up 1.5 seconds over the last 2 laps.
Wow,
to bring himself into that battle for the podium.
Yeah, the time keeps going down and down and down if you're looking at it between him and Weehan right now, so their mediums are putting in work.
Yeah, but again, they're not going to go all the way to the end here. We're looking at 18 lap old hards really starting to struggle. I can't see a set of mediums going 20, would have been 26 laps by the time the race comes to an end.
Exactly, it's not going to happen. No way. A few 2-stoppers
Khaled into the pits there, is that? Looks like he's pitting on those 16 lap old mediums. Baby Boy's a good runner out there at the moment on 18 lap old mediums.
Yeah, he's done
still
really
running
well
off the back of the Mercedes.
on the bridge of that point just there. You would have thought he'd probably be coming in now to put those hards on, surely.
Oh, Steffi and Pigeon just changed positions there. Steffi taking P5 off the Williams. of Mr. Pigeon
Interesting.
Munch.
Pigeon's trying to come back though. 3/10, 4/10. The gap is still widening, but let's see. I mean, pretty level playing field in terms of age and compound. So
Yeah.
it's interesting to
I
see what
think
happens.
as well, it's very important now they don't pick up a silly cut penalty, because with the field being so tightly packed at the moment, it's going to be very detrimental. A lot of position loss.
Yeah, let's just have a quick look at penalty actually. So we hands on the 5 seconds, Cornish with a 3, Matty with a 3, and Hassel with a 10. But 10 obviously.
Icy's pitted now. He's finally decided to swap out those hards.
Right, finally. Interesting. Where's he going to come out then? I would imagine 12.
It's going to be in front of Hazel.
Yeah.
But that'll be probably about it. I think actually there's another car. Matty's just pitted as well. Those softed him 11 laps.
Right. Wow.
But again, I think the whole field are going to have to pit again.
Yeah, they've got. Well, I would imagine so. It's going to depend on what everybody else is doing. I would imagine they'd all bounce off of each other a little bit.
Cornish now right on the back, within that DRS range. He's going to get it down the main straight. Though, how much life has he saved in those mediums now to get a pass done?
Yeah, he's got a little bit of ERS he can use there. Going into
we have not used a drop.
Oh, wow. So he's going to keep his lead there, I think, by eating his sweets.
Yeah, but I think that Paloma might slow him down enough that it will give Cornish a chance to make a move, possibly through the next DRS zone. You know.
Yeah.
Other than that, Weehan's now only. Oh, I suppose that's who I was talking about. Sorry, I got myself confused there. Big defensive move from Paloma. Up the inside though.
Has done it, which was probably a long time coming. But yeah, I mean, Cornish still hanging in there. Theoretically, with his penalty, I suppose Weehan, he's probably still looking 7th, I think.
Yeah.
So
he's 14 laps remaining now as well. 14 to go until the checkered.
Got some work to do. RSF1 Shane has just pitted. Let's go back to the tyre breakdown. So he's coming out on those fresh mediums now with 14 laps to go. So he could be in a good position when it comes to the likes of people that have got to do that second stop in the top, say, 9. He could be picking up some position.
We're looking at Paloma here, still going 21 lap old hards and still running in the podium places.
It's a good drive.
Up the inside from the Aston Martin.
He runs off.
I think the move's going to get done though.
No.
I think he might have just outbroke himself a little bit there, carried a little bit too much speed with the slipstream. I did see a little something fleck up, so I'm unsure whether he's picked up damage from that.
Big defensive move from Paloma there to keep Cornish behind him.
Baby boy's pitting for the softs, and that'll be his first pit of the race.
Wow. That's a bold move, 13 laps on softs. I suppose he's in the position where he's got to try something. He's got to throw something at it.
Maybe hope for a safety car as well.
Yeah, that's his hope. We'll see. Benster's still going strong. He's got that gap of 5.5 at the front. It's a very lonely world for Benster. Just generally in our league and this, so yeah, I mean, he's increasing it as we speak. Still got a lot in the tank for ERS, so
I've just been riding on board with Cornish for the second part of that lap.
Okay.
And looks to be struggling a little bit with the medium tyre as well. He's going to try again up the inside, I think. Going to try and get the move done this time. Got the braking done.
He's gone off track a little bit there. He's losing a lot of control.
No.
Now, I mean, to me,
there wasn't enough space on the inside.
Wasn't enough space, but did Cornish have full control of the car there? It didn't look like it.
We won for the replay, but I think it's an unfortunate. I think the fact that Paloma's running on 23 lap old hards and he's got not a fresh set of mediums coming past him. I think a lot more concision has to be given there to the inside car.
Yeah.
The only reason he was out of control of the car was because he was pushed onto the curb, and it was unsettling the unsettling the aerodynamic balance. So hopefully Cornish can regain some composure and get these couple cars in front of him. They are fellow teammates. I mean, it doesn't make too much of a difference in terms of team point score.
No. No.
Because again, Paloma still has to pit, so he will gain that place on Paloma, and obviously it is all of his teammates directly ahead of him. So it's not the end of the world.
First time chat has just said Pazuzu8195. Where's the space into turn 1 and 2? I mean,
yeah, I think
you've
that's what
got
we're
a
saying. I
point.
think it's
A great philosopher did once say, "You always have to leave a space."
And was that great philosophy for you?
No, that was Fernando Alonso.
You must leave 1 car and 1 inch worth of space.
You always have to leave the space. With that in between. Still a lonely world for Benster with that gap. Paloma on the 24 lap old hards. Maintaining a pretty decent gap as well to Steffi Weffy behind.
I think this is going to have to be a pit for softs as well. I think he's taken those hards long enough that...
He's got to, surely. You can't do 35 laps on hards.
He's not looking to pit yet, though. He's still staying out.
He's not pitted yet, has he? I'm right in saying that. No, he's not pitted. He's got to do 36 laps. But he's got to pit anyway. So,
yeah,
like
I hope he realises the rules and knows he has to pit.
Yeah, well,
he's doing Alex Albon.
Doing a knock on.
A knock. Oh, I'm on board with Cornish. He's lost it into turn 1, I think. He's had an unfortunate time there. Go on, regain it, buddy. Tapped his wing off the front.
Zuzu is in race 2. Oh, nice. I know that's your Twitch name, but what's your actual name? Your gamer tag? Zuzu. Drop us a follow as well. Why not?
Yeah, I really
free.
feel for Cornish. He's picked up a penalty now as well. I really feel for Cornish there. He was running in such a brilliant position, and he's just had a series of unfortunate events now that's pushed him down to 8th. He's got wing damage, a penalty now.
Yeah, he's suffering. He is suffering. I mean, I have seen quite a few signs of loss of control of the car now, though. I mean, that was probably before damage as well.
Yeah, I think probably a lot of frustration. Paloma in the pits, a lot of frustration in the helmet.
Oh, Paloma finally. Let's see what compound he comes out on. It's got to be soft, surely. Or is he going to go with a respectable medium?
Oh, the full safety car.
Oh, if he's gone on to softs now.
What?
He's gone on to softs.
Why is there a safety car?
I don't have a clue. Oh,
Cornish.
RSF Cornish has...
He's binned it. Yeah, there. He's lost it round the final corner.
Wow.
But okay. So in terms of pit, so the front lot had already passed the pit lane. So Icy's jumped into the pits. Khaled, baby boy, Paloma obviously coming out in P7 on a set of soft tyres now. 9 laps.
Wow.
He's pulled an absolute clutch move.
Really has.
In terms of points, though, again, it's looking like a big swing in the favour of RSF1. It's 25 for first, 18 for second. That's 30 coming in Steph's, and 12, 8. It's going to be tight, and I think it's going to be interesting now to see whether Benster into the pits. Weehan, is he going to drive? I think they're all going to dive into the pits now. It's just going to be a matter of, I don't think anyone's going to get round in time to gain any position.
I'll be back in a second.
Person who
just
might is Paloma.
take the mic for a second.
Yeah, no worries. So, watching on the timing screen, Paloma's about to come round. He's going to cross the first safety car line now. He should now be able to go full speed. Is he going to get anyone else on pit exit? It looks, he's not going to get Benster. He's going to get... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, is he going to jump up to second? On pit exit. Oh, he's cut a corner! He's cut a corner and picked up a penalty, what an idiot! No! Paloma! Paloma! You...
I am back. I just heard you just shouting. What's happened? Literally
Hey Cornish,
meaning what-
look. We're not going to sit here and sling shit at each other in the Discord, in the Twitch chat. We agree that there weren't enough space given on the inside there, but yeah,
let's
look,
leave that at that.
Yeah.
We'll
So
come to that
we agree.
afterwards.
We agree that there weren't enough space given on the inside of that corner, but we're not
Yeah.
going to tarnish everybody in here because there's been some really great racing from both sets of drivers. So
There's also
Well,
Brazil
yeah.
as well. I mean, you know, you can have really safe, clean driving, and you've got to be quite tight. So let's see anyway on the restart. Everybody on
I mean,
softs.
Paloma though, an absolute. So big gainers from that there. Weehan's lost out. He's down in 5th. Steffi Weffy Gamers jumped to 4th. Pigeons jumped to 3rd. Weehan served his penalty.
Oh, and he's 5th. That's interesting.
So it's probably a good thing that he served it now. He's going to have the opportunity on track to get those positions back.
Yeah.
But a massive swing now. Benster and Paloma obviously taking the 1 and 2 for us, but Mr. Pigeon Munch up on the podium in P3 at the moment.
That's big. That's big.
good
I don't
point.
know if Weehan will be able to get near that podium with probably what 6 laps to go. Is it? I don't know if it's going to be in this lap. How many have we been going since I was away? Very briefly. On safety car.
I don't think it was like one lap. It was just the
Oh,
in
was
lap from the safety car. And
Oh,
I was on
okay.
board. Just watching Paloma regain all those
we
places.
probably might be going on lap 31.
Yeah,
Potentially.
yeah, it won't be this one.
No. Okay, we'll see.
But again,
yeah.
Cornish, if you're still in chat, we were saying it was like some really good racing from you as well. It's unfortunate that it's ended the way it has done.
Yeah. No, it's unfortunate, but unlucky as well, mate. I think you were in the spotlight for quite a bit as well.
Just enjoy the
Lot of
free
overtakes.
airtime, mate. It's great.
Whilst we're still on a safety car, 21 people still here, so hope your Saturdays are going well, and that well, we also hope that this is a good entertainment replacement for the lack of Imola. So we'll see what we can do. On that note as well, Silverstone coming up around half an hour's time. I also, whilst if you could just do some filler, I'm going to try and do a little bit of setup for your karting. If you could just do a little bit.
Yeah,
of,
no worries.
talk.
I can feel.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, Pazuzu, yeah, it's I think it's been really good actually. It's a really good mix of drivers we've had in. I think something you've got to take with a pinch of salt. A lot of drivers in their leagues race with the same people every week, so have an understanding of how people's driving styles are and things like that. So it is putting people in that necessarily haven't driven together can sometimes be a bit of a
Unpredictable.
smorgasbord of
Yeah.
unpredictable. This might even be another lap under safety car. As a car leaving the pit just... Oh no, he should catch. He's leaving the pit now, that's Jock.
Oh yeah, Jock. Interested if Jock could actually maybe get some points from this.
Yeah, still, I think
can't see it
the
happening.
Hazel car that's ghosted isn't going to get in the points because of the penalties.
No.
And is going to be on the older tyre now.
Interesting. We'll have to see if everybody gets away fine. Because currently, it's still looking pretty level in terms of, points to take away. I mean, we might just be sneaking it a little bit, just because it's an OWR 1-2. But you still got Mr. Pigeon, Steffi Weffy, Unity Hushes, Muddy Biscuit. All they're scoring, good points.
Yeah, and right on the cusp there as well. I know they're a bit light on drivers left in the session. RSF1 Shane right on the cusp of points, and Matty 1929 as well, right on the cusp. Obviously, if we take away that Hazel car, but I think we're about to get going there. Benster's put his foot down. Paloma regains his second place that he was running for so long on those older, harder tyres. Now he's going to try and pressure Benson down into turn 1, but not going to get close enough. Mr. Pigeon Mouth. Behind him, though, there's a cars going too wide.
Changes. I think. Baby Boy's fallen a little bit. RSF1 shot. Oh, baby voice span. Oh my
Baby voice.
God.
Yeah, he's lost that himself there.
Whoa.
The car's gone a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Up ahead, though, everyone else has filed back into line. No more places changing place on that restart. Shane does get up into the points, though, as we were just saying. They're just claiming that 10th place. Matty as well now pressuring for it, but got a penalty, so needs to be careful. Weehan right on the back of Steffi Weffy. Not many laps now to regain.
I can't not laugh at Steffi Weffy. I mean, I am so childish. Sector 2 yellow flag. Was that baby boy retiring on the track? Yeah, it was. Okay. So Benster has almost pulled a second on Paloma now. Is he using that ERS? He's still got a fair bit. And Paloma's using that ERS to try and maintain that gap or reduce it in any way you can.
Yes, that's the thing. All that energy saved up there, Weehan, not using it early on in the race. It's come back to bite him a little bit now because everyone's regained a minimum 50%. You know, I know it drains a lot quicker once the battery's sort of been depleted a little bit, and you might have a little bit more retention. But everyone's got enough power now just to sort of keep him at bay.
Yeah, that's it. So, last 4 laps. 13 drivers left. Well, technically 12. Hassels and AI. So pretty much everybody on soft. I mean, it's still as close as can be.
Yeah, that Paloma penalty is going to be a massive
dig to him,
at the
isn't
moment
it?
being 3 seconds. Weehan's got past Steffi Weffy. He's made the move stick in sector 2.
That's big. That is big for him. What's his gap to Mr. Pigeon? About a second now, but that seems to be coming down. Is he using that ERS? He is. Not quite within DRS range, I don't think. No, it's not activated.
Or
it's just enabled, that's why.
Go on Khaled.
Oh, let's
He
have a
might
look.
not be close enough, actually.
No.
Looked like he was going to sniff it, but
No,
hold the station there.
Yeah, maybe not ideal for him to try that with 3 laps to go.
I was expecting a little bit more from Muddy Biscuit. The
He's
sprint
looked to
race
be
pace
pretty
from
good.
Muddy Biscuit was really good.
Yeah, in the sprint he was looking really good.
And I think he's just had a bit of a race of obscurity. He's been in the mid pack. He's in the good points playing pace at the moment, but you know, I was just expecting to see a little bit of a churn through the field from him.
Yeah. No, there's still time for him to do something. The level is there. The places are to be had. Unity Hush is in front of him by about 8/10, but he is hot on the back of Steffi Weffy.
The only real gap at the moment is leader to P2, 1.4 seconds. Other than that, everyone else is within the DRS range. Muddy Biscuit just sniffing out of it there, so I don't know if he's going to have it.
Yeah. Cornish made a good point. Cornish made a good point in chat. He said my DRS helped him in the sprint, which I think he's referring to Muddy. I tried my hardest to help him anyway. He definitely helped him in the sprint. I think he's just maybe this race has thrown him off a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's just that's 3 laps remaining then. As we come down through the DRS once again, everyone with it. Steffi Weffy's just dropped out of Weehan's now, actually, though, so the train is behind Steffi Weffy.
Oh, wow. Weehan is right on the back of Mr. Pigeon Munch. Is he going to dive? He's dived, he's dived, he's dived, he's dived! Oh, what happened?
I don't know where they're coming out. I haven't seen the camera.
No, the camera went...
Oh, Pigeon's lost out.
I tried to go to the TV camera, and it just gave me a hill.
Yeah, it gave me a weird one as well when I tried it.
What happened there? It looked like Weehan might have been chancing it a little bit too much there.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not too sure.
I don't want to badmouth our own drivers, but you know,
we've got to in this situation, haven't we? I mean,
yeah, I think again that's an opportunistic move up the inside. I think he knew that there's not long left in the race and needed to get the move done.
Yeah. PJ Kelly gets past
we talked about Muddy Biscuit up the inside of the Alfa Romeo.
Oh, squeaky bomb time as we go around the corner. He's probably going to try and get back to him, get that ERS on. The DRS is open. Is he going to try and take the inside line? Brake last. And he's going to take it again if he can maintain it. There's still... Oh! He's lost out again. Oh,
So we talk about two scenarios right there. Muddy bit that there is a racing incident. That's a side bit of contact that's
yeah,
caused a spin, which is unfortunate. I
yeah.
think Weehan's incident.
Probably both losers
Would,
there though, actually, because Muddy Biscuit was side by side. That was PJ Khaled, wasn't it?
yeah,
He was side by side with him, and
picked up
PJ
a
Khaled
3-second
picked up a
penalty.
yeah. He's got a penalty, so both losers there really, because that's going to probably put PJ Khaled probably on the cusp of points. I would imagine.
Yeah, no, I think an opportunistic move from Weehan's caused some issues for Mr. Pigeon, who's still in the points, but he should be up on the podium.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
So commiserations to that. That's again unfortunate. I don't want to.
Final lap. So, provisionally, whereabouts is Paloma going to be after his penalty?
Paloma provisionally it's what, 5 seconds or 3 seconds?
5, I think. Is it 3?
So it's going to put him P5 if Unity Hush has got to get a rush on.
Yeah.
This last lap.
Let's see.
James made a move on IC up the inside in sector 2. He's going to make it stick. That's a fantastic move there from the Ferrari driver.
That was brilliant. I should have got a better angle than that, but the game didn't give me one.
Now we just need to make sure to hold that. That's a fantastic move to get past IC, the OWR League owner. Big hand in getting this set up tonight.
Yeah, let's watch this for the final bit, because IC's going to want to try and use that ERS he's got left now and the DRS to try and take that position back, but I don't think he's going to be able to. 3/10 in it.
Spencer gets the win while that's happening. Paloma loses out to Steph. Unity Hush, yep, down to 5th. Paloma. PJ takes 6th.
Oh, right.
Oh, that was really close. Shaney takes it in 6th. IC 7th. Khaled drops all the way down to 8th. Mr. Pigeon Munch in 9th. Unfortunate again, as we were just saying with Mr. Pigeon Munch. Should have been up on the podium. Had that cruelly robbed away from him during the race.
Yeah.
But again, there we go.
That was really good. Well done to all the drivers. That was really good. Steffi Weffy Gamer driver of the day there. I'd probably agree with that as well. I would tend to agree with that.
Yeah, wow, Shane. Wow, that was fantastic finish there.
Thoroughly enjoyable. Shane, very well drove there. Benster, as usual, taking the P1s from everyone, unfortunately. But very good drive from him there. Weehan, I think, probably notable mention too. Coming from P5 on the restart.
Yeah, coming from P5 on the restart. Yeah, we were just saying, Munch. I'm not sure if you've been in chat. Yeah, it was a dubious move up the inside.
Yeah,
it's a shame we're not running any sort of, if we were running stewarding and stuff on this, it would have been coming in.
Weehan says poo-poo game and physics.
Yeah. Again, it's hard for us to comment. These are people we drive with week in, week out. Yeah, some questionable. But as we'll quickly take a look at the points there. Let me take a... Oh, shit, I ain't got time to take a note of these.
Do it?
Take a photo. Let me take a photo.
I've got it on stream, but if you could take a photo, that'd be great. So Ben's the P1, Weehan P2, Paloma P3, Steffi Weffy P4, Unity Hush is P5. Let's just go straight down without the numbers. RSF1, Shane, PJ Khaled, JJ Hudson, IC, and Muddy Biscuit. That's your top 10 point scorers for the feature. So, interesting points.
Work out the points now while we're here.
Okie dokie. I am going to get our very own Hypers karting up on the stream for a little bit of entertainment whilst you're waiting for the next race. So let's temporarily hide the chat and let's do this. So hello everybody, hope your Saturday's going well. If you've not just seen that was very entertaining race actually. Let's have a look. How do we do this? Window capture. There we go. Let me just... I hate the inability on OBS to change the things behind the scenes without it being shown, but very professional as always. This is our very own Hypers, his YouTube video. Let's enlarge this as much as we can. Actually, you don't need to see me. Let's just block me altogether. and watch and listen.
We'll do a second. Evening everyone, we're here at Daytona Milton Keynes, ready for Thursday night league, round 3. Here with Louis, just had Louis, just going to put some stuff in the car. Hoping for some more points. Last week we did alright. Both got inside the points, so this week we're hoping for a little bit higher. Louis, say hi. How we doing? That's Louis. So yeah, we'll see you out on track.
Yeah, it's alright, I can mute myself. I'll do some commentary over it.
Commentary. And I'm back. Let's have a look. Whilst this is sort of on in the background, let's have a look at what people are saying in the chat. Shane says, whoever I overtook last lap, I think it was OWR Icy, great racing, mate. Both left loads of space, clean and fair GGs. Well done there. That overtake on Pigeon Much was sketchy with lag and cracked physics. Yeah, we were saying it was a bit of a chancy move, but he got it done. It was a little bit sketchy. Well, very entertaining anyway. So, have you done this karting track before? Was this your first time there, Vipers, or?
No, this is my local, so I do it quite a lot, but
Okay.
I recently just changed from indoor karting to outdoor karting.
Right. Okay. But this is this your first time with the GoPro?
Yeah, so I was like, oh, do you know what, I'm going to start recording my races, so I went and bought a GoPro, and now I've got this. I did a race last night as well, but it was even worse than the one that's in the video, so I've decided not to publish that one.
How long have we got left on the video? So it's about an 8-minute video. Yeah, that'll take us to about past, and then I think we'll probably have a 10-minute intermission before Silverstone starts, because I need to get myself sorted. And I'm sure you need to get yourself sorted, obviously. Oh, there we go, there's the bit into the wall. NPC driving. I also saw as well, did someone bump into the back of you on the start?
Yeah, I mean, that happens all the time in these sort of races, though, 'cause it's, this is another dodgy one as well. He's just like,
yeah,
nope.
This bit now, where you
I'm going to go outside, but now I'm going to go inside.
What are you doing?
But it's, so it was here, just there, as we pulled up to get onto the grid, he just drove into the back of me. But it's crazy off the starts. It's always just to and fro. See, that guy went really slow on the left-hand side. Just gave me the opportunity. I made up like 3 places. So I've tried to watch all the footage back and work out how I got up to 8th place, and I don't understand how it happened.
Where did you qualify?
It just told me I finished in 8th. So.
Oh, right. Where did you qualify then?
So I started in 12th.
Oh, right.
Out of 34. And then yeah, so this guy on the right that I'm battling along there with, he works there, and I was like, oh my god, how am I anywhere near these people? Because like they're usually so much faster than me. And all of a sudden they were going past. That guy in the yellow car, yeah, he's really quick. It's like so you get like a score every time you go, and it gives you like points.
Yeah.
And like mine's like 1,500, and that's what you like start at. Well, I'm at 1,540, and you get like 10 points every time you go. And some of these that I drive with are like on like 3,500 points, 4,000 points.
All right. Oh, but do you do bad driving? I'm presuming that they deduct points, or
yeah. So if you get like penalties and stuff, and then this car at 13 on the left, that was some woman who was doing a 24-hour race next week. So she was also very quick. And my arch nemesis appears in a minute. Kart 27. I do not like him. I do not like Kart 27.
Well, do you actually know the guy, or are you just mortal
No,
enemies on the track?
It was the first time I'd raced with him, but he caused me so many issues. And I'm unsure whether that move just there on 24, whether if me looking up the inside was allowed. Here he is, yellow boots, green suit, yellow boots.
Oh yeah.
He gets me clean, which is fine. But then he, it's like the next few laps, he just keeps driving me off track. That's a proper yeety corner there. Like if you get that one wrong and bounce over the curb, that tyre barrier on the left appears very quickly. This is the first one.
No. Yeah, you to sort of.
Yeah,
he
I think I was close enough. I don't know how loud the video is, so I've got it muted, but there are some explanatives I had to bleep out. Here, this is the worst one though. He goes over the curb, runs me off wide, and then it just puts me on the grass. I'm running a little bit behind you, I think, because I'm watching it on the stream.
Yeah.
So it probably already happened.
Oh yeah. He did not leave a space.
And then again.
I could just hear him mumbling, very angry mumbling. Oh, there you go.
Move your eyes, move your eyes.
There's where you made up your spaces. That
Yeah, and then here as well. I think he...
Boom. Right, okay. Whilst this is on in the background, I want to just make it very clear. Everybody that's watching right now, the stream is going to stop as we hand over to somebody else that's got to take control of the stream for race 2. Silverstone should be probably starting in around 40 minutes. So the stream will start. If you maybe leave it about 3 minutes, probably less, just hit F5 or refresh, however you're watching the stream. And we should be live again with Icy and Benster, so there's still some entertainment for you to be had.
Yeah, no, it's been I've really enjoyed commenting with you. I think we've only done it once before.
Yeah, I can't remember what race it was in OWR that we did. But yeah, no, it's
but
good duo.
yeah, no, I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and now I'm looking forward to racing. We've got to make sure that we keep it clean.
Yeah, keep it clean. And yeah, we'll do what we can. I'm sure Silverstone won't bring as many issues. Maybe potentially turn 1, but we'll see. But yeah, no, enjoyed it. I think. Thank you very much, RSF1, for coming along again. I think I've probably said it multiple times now, but we want to try and keep these sort of events going. It might necessarily be with a different league next time, or we might do, you know, round 2 of RSF1 versus OWR. Was you having another? Who's it? Who are you talking to with this guy about?
So that guy's name's Tom.
Okay.
He just again, I only met him because we started going down here more regularly. We started speaking to people.
Okay.
But I was trying to say to him that he came past me a couple laps before the end on that long left-hander, and I think I was trying to say to him that he bumped me,
Right.
which he did. But on reflection and watching it back, I kind of was like, it's kind of fair, you know. I'd left very little.
Was this
space.
video editing, this bumping in your GoPro, or was this?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So I kind of had a bit of a fluff with it. It creates like a little video for you when you upload the video.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's doing it. It shouldn't be doing it that much.
Oh,
I'm watching it now. It looked pretty bad.
not sure. We don't want to.
But I ended up editing it all on my phone.
Oh, okay.
So I ran it through like 3 different programs, and I really liked it. It had the way it was doing like the glitchy transitions between shots. I really liked, but I couldn't emulate them on my other software. So I created the whole thing on one software, on the GoPro software.
Yeah.
And then moved that over to another software to add all the overlays. And I say overlay, I mean it's very rudimentary. I've just been gifted a new MacBook.
Oh wow! Who gifted you a MacBook?
So my mum's boss bought a new one and just gave my mum her old one.
Wow!
So my mum's
Very
then given that to me. So I should now be able to edit properly. Because my computer at the moment, as most people probably won't be aware, is a hunk of shit.
Not sure.
And sounds like this.
Does it sound like it's about to take off?
Yeah, I was surprised you can't hear it now, to be honest with you. It's screaming at me.
I mean, Discord's probably
Why
doing...
are you turning me on?
I think Discord might be doing a little bit of noise suppression. That's a good thing about
I'm
Discord.
13 years old.
I think we can wrap it up here anyway, so we can hand over for Icy and Benster. Thank you very much for watching Race 1. Thanks for joining me, Hypers, as well. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Like I said, last leaving note before we hit stop for Icy and Benster to take it over. Stream will stop. Do not panic. Give it a couple of minutes, and we'll have everything back up and running. Silverstone probably going in about 10 minutes. So thank you all for watching, and stick around for the next race.
Yeah. Check us out on track. See us on track.
There you go. So it's 2. Okay. See you later, people.
I always love that awkward bit at the end of the stream when it's not really finishing and then everyone's sat there. So I might still be heard. Oh shit, it was still on.